I don't know about you, but when I see things on a graph, it helps me to understand what is actually happening. What this graph is showing us is that since 1970, the purchasing power of the dollar has steadily decreased while the price of gold has steadily increased. Let's discuss why that might be the case. 1971 marked the end of the gold standard era. That is when the fiat currency era began. Before 1971, the US dollar was backed by gold under the Bretton Woods system, meaning each dollar was tied to a fixed amount of gold. But in 1971, President Nixon ended the gold standard, allowing the Federal Reserve to print money without gold backing. This led to the gradual depreciation of the dollar and a sharp rise in gold prices as people sought it as a store of value. Number two, inflation and loss of purchasing power. The US dollar has lost over 85% of its purchasing power since 1970 due to inflation. As more dollars are printed and prices of goods rise, the same dollar buys less over time. For example, what cost $1 in 1970 costs over $7 today due to inflation. It's not in your head. Gold, on the other hand, retains value because its supply is limited, unlike paper money. Number three, gold is an inflation hedge. When inflation rises, people turn to gold to protect their wealth because gold maintains its purchasing power over time. Another example, in the 1970s, inflation surged and gold skyrocketed from $35 per ounce in 1970 to $850 in 1980. Today, it's well over $3,000 per ounce. Number four, government debt and money printing. The U.S. national debt has exploded since the 1970s, so that means more debt, more dollars are created, weakening the value of existing dollars. So investors buy gold when they fear excessive debt will erode the value of paper money. And then, of course, there is global uncertainty and financial crises. Gold during those times is a safe haven asset, meaning its price will rise during any economic crisis. And we've learned that from the 2008 financial crisis, COVID-19, and now the tariffs. So here's your key takeaway. Gold's rise is a reflection of the dollar's decline. So as the Federal Reserve prints more money and inflation rises, gold holds its value. I think it's time, if you haven't already, to start considering being your own central bank, purchasing gold and silver to protect your wealth during this economic